Hey guys, this is Kysen here, and today we're going to get started with the Ender IO mod and complete all of the Ender IO quests. Okay guys, so today we are going to get into a little bit more of technical stuff here on the pack, and by that I mean technology stuff really. We have on the bottom floor here a bit of power gen, and that needs to be tidied up, and I will do that. And then up here, this was the farm that, you know, the less said about that the better, but it will be used as a farm in the future. I did cover that in a previous episode. So this is going to be the next level, and at the moment I've covered it in black concrete because you walk quicker on concrete. So that, with my speed 2 beacon, means we can fly around this floor at great speed. And then onto the terracotta here, we slow down. So this is where the kind of actions are going to happen, and then this will be the walkways. And what I thought we could do is have a bit of a tech floor. Because if I open up the quests here, and we go here, tech expertise, you can see we're about a third of the way through. I made all these machines up just for the sake of making them, because they're pretty simple to make, and I thought I'd get all that done. And you see I've got a few others dotted around here. What I think we want to do now is, if we look at the whole of this, is just kind of work through this. And we're going to start with Ender IO, which is all this stuff right here. So this little green area here is going to be our Ender IO setup, and we're just going to kind of jump straight into completing this part of the quest. But this whole floor could be a tech floor with different areas for different technologies. Now, as far as the walls and stuff go, I will build them up, but it does take a little bit of time to do all the building work for that, and I wanted to make sure I got an episode out today. So we're going to just do all the machine stuff and not the decorational stuff today, and I'll probably do that off cam in between episodes or something like that. So let's have a look. First thing it wants us to make here is one of these industrial machine chassis. So we've got Ender IO up here, but if we actually search for the chassis, that'll be a quicker way to do it. And here's the industrial one. So in order to do this, you actually need an induction smelter, because you need to put your simple machine chassis in there with some industrial die blend. Now, I have actually done a bit of this stuff before, because over kind of that way-ish, we had a bit of an Ender IO setup, but it was all a bit higgledy-piggledy and a bit messy, and I figured we'll start getting this kind of in a nicer order over here. So let's have a look at the induction smelter. Now, the induction smelter has got EMC, so we can actually probably, I believe I would have saved this, just grab one of these out. Let's see, induction smelter. Okay, so let's place that down, say here for now, and we're good to go. And then what we need to do is to put in a simple machine chassis, which again should be EMC'd, with some industrial die blend. Now, die blend. Let's have a little quick look at that. So to get the die blend, you need to do all this stuff, which is a little bit, you need a bit of crafting and stuff to get it. But I've actually done it already. So we're going to go over here to get that, because it's probably not the most interesting thing to see on camera. But if we come up here, so this is where I was kind of doing everything, and everything, say there's like a little bit of stuff going on over there, and there's some stuff over here. So we had like this stuff going on here, and I made some of this die blend, which, just once again to show you the recipe, you need all this stuff for. So lapis lazuli powder, black dye, crushed quartz, all that good stuff. That you guys can, get quite easily on your own, as in you don't really need me to show you how to do that. So I figured I won't bother with that. We'll just get straight into what we need to do. So let's just end the pearl up there and go back over here. So once you've got that stuff, we're going to get into making the chassis. So let's go into here and search for chassis, and you can see there we go, we have the simple machine chassis. We're also going to want a flux point here, and we'll probably need a few of them, so let's just grab a load of those out. Incidentally, I've been using these wands. This actually completed a quest, I should say. So to get each level of wand, I'll just show you here. To get the original one, you just need another star. And then the second version is 2 of the originals, and the third version is 2 of the second versions. They're easy to get, and it completes a quest for doing that. Okay, so let's unlock that, and let's chuck these things in here, and then let's power this. And we'll use the Kysen Towers network there, so that should now be powered. It is. And we should now be creating what we want here, which is this thing, industrial machine chassis. Very good. And then after that, we're going to want an alloy smelter, which I think I have already made. So I'm not sure why that's not done. But we could look at making another one anyway, and I'll show you guys on cam. This is the recipe right here. So I guess the difficult bit is the dark steel and the dark bimetal gears, because the chassis and things aren't too bad. And actually what we'll do is, if we search for the chassis again, is we'll just put all of these in here and make them all up. But for now, we can actually grab that one out, and that should be a quest completed, but perhaps we have to actually click on it. See, it's saying that we don't have it, but we do, right? That is in, oh, that's a soul machine chassis. Ah, well, that'll be why. Industrial machine chassis is, did I put the wrong, oh, I put, oh, okay. Guys, that's how you make a Soul machine chassis. Industrial die blend. I believe I have some of that. Let me just have another look over here. I guess, you know, that's still technically part of Ender.io, and it is something you can absolutely do, but obviously not needed for what we're doing. So let's just have a look at everything I've got here. You see, I was doing all kinds of stuff to get this, but I believe I did actually make some of this stuff up. See, everything's a bit messy, as you can see. This is why today I wanted to tidy all this stuff up, and it'll be good in the long run if we do that. So let's have a little look around, because if this stuff isn't EMCable, it could end up pretty much anywhere. That's the system I have right now. If it's not EMCable, put it anywhere. So I guess we don't have any. So we're going to want some organic black dye. We're going to want some lapis, quartz powder, organic green dye, which we did. Again, we made some of this stuff up. I know we did, but whether we still have it or not, that's the problem. I guess we do not still have it. We must have used it up in other things. You see here as well, we had some other stuff going on. I just will grab all this out actually while we're here. And again, this was Ender.io stuff that we were doing here with the Sag Mill and such. And yeah, so that's why today I wanted to tie this up. So let's have a look. We're going to want some of that. We've got some of that. And what else do we need here? The organic green dye is the one, which is clippings in there. Okay. So to do that, really, we're going to need a Sag Mill, because I don't think we have any clippings at the moment. Unless they're EMCable, and I might have got them before. Let's just double check. No, okay. So we're going to want a Sag Mill. So let's actually get into making up the Sag Mill first. So we go here, Sag Mill. There it is, simple Sag Mill, which we've already made up. But this is the recipe right here for that. So it's not too bad. So our Sag Mill is here, and we're going to want some organic matter basically put into there. So if we got like a... Yeah, there we go. Some dandelions can go in there. So they process very quickly. You'll see there. And I think there's a percentage chance that you'll get the clippings and trimmings. If we just go on here, clippings, click on those. So in a Sag Mill, you put those in. Do we need some of this stuff? Potentially. So iron alloy ingots would give you some of those. Okay. Yeah, it looks like maybe we need that to help the chance of getting the clippings and trimmings. So let's have a look at what our options are. End steel. Iron alloy, which is just iron, aluminum, and titanium, or tungsten, or lead, which lead would be the one that we'd use there. Oh, we did get some clippings and trimmings. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So there is still a chance of getting them, but it just increases the chance. All right, very good. So now we want the organic green dye, this stuff, which is in an alloy smelter, these with a slime ball. So let's grab out our slime ball here. There we go. And we need to go to our alloy smelter, which is just here, I think. And get rid of that. Put in these. Is that right? Clippings, trimmings with slime balls. What? Why is that not working? Is it powered? Yep, it is. So there's no reason this shouldn't be working, right? Okay guys, so the mistake I was making is basically that you need 12 of these and one of those. I wasn't looking at the numbers, which was very, very noobish. So I just kind of automated this with dandelions going in here and then outputting down there. And you can see I do now have 12 on me, and we get some more of those building up as we go along as well. So now if we come to the alloy smelter, I believe this will work. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. So, and it's pretty quick as well. So this is how we're going to get our organic green dye. Now, a lot of stuff with Ender.io is not EMCable, which I guess will annoy some people, but at the same time, it does kind of add a bit of a challenge to the pack. So I don't think it's a bad thing, to be honest. Okay, so now we have that. Let's see, if we search for the chassis, what are we missing now to make the industrial chassis? Simple chassis, industrial chassis, we need this blend. So we're just missing lapis. Okay, great. That's awesome. It's very simple to get. So grab that there, and now we should be ready to go to make this stuff. We have 6 of those. And we're going to need 6 normal chassis and an induction smelter. So it's pretty good. We'll get 6 of these, which should be all that we need as well. And we should be good to go. Now, here's our induction smelter. That one there, that one there. And there we go. Alrighty, so got some Soul Machine chassis, as you know. And they'll, I don't know, they'll come in use for something, right? But we got the industrial chassis now as well. And that is quest complete. That explains it all, you see. Now, an alloy smelter. So this is where we need to make the upgraded alloy smelter, right? So let's go have another look at that, and we'll go back through that process. So there's the simple one, here's the normal one, and to get that, we're going to need these industrial chassis, which we have. So dark steel and dark bimetal gear. Let's have a little look here. Just put in some dark. There's the gears. So was it 2 of those and 4 of those or something? I know we need some furnaces as well. And the chassis we have on us. And what else? A cauldron as well. Now, I don't know if I've actually... No, okay. So let's grab our iron out. Where are we here? Some iron ingots. And we'll make up a cauldron. There we go. Is that EMCable? Yeah, okay. So we just will learn that for future use. There we go. So I believe that's everything we need now for our alloy smelter. Okay, awesome. So we'll keep all this stuff just in a line here like this. And the next thing is the vat. So let's search here for a vat. Here it is. Used to brew Ender IO fluids. So we need a cauldron. We need some electrical steel. So electrical steel, that's going to be a thing. I don't think we have any of that right now. I will check just to see if by some... No, okay. Didn't think we did, but it's always worth checking. Okay, so where were we? Electrical steel, let's start with that. So we can put in an induction smelter some steel with some silicon. Now, do we have steel is the question. We do. And how about silicon? Yes, maybe? I'm not sure if this is all dictionaried or not. Oh, it is. If we use steel blend, we can use the silicon that we have. To get steel blend, we can put into a Sag Mill normal steel. So, let's do that, seeing as we already have this. Let's have a look. This can... Yeah, we'll stop this. Let's grab this stuff out and put our steel in there. Okay, very good. In the meantime, we'll grab all this stuff out and chuck anything that's EMCable away. There we go. Keep this stuff on us, I guess, because we might be needing some of this in a second. We can get rid of that as well. Now, let's have a look actually at silicon. And let's see. So you've got this one. You've got this one. This is the Ender IO one. And this one. So the Ender IO one is quite simple actually then. Just sand inside a Sag Mill. But we're kind of doing it another way. We're going to get the steel blend inside of a Sag Mill instead. So, let's chuck that away. So now we have silicon and we have steel blend. So was that just in here? Let's grab these out. I think this was the way we do this. So again, we'll keep the stuff on us that we may need as we're going through. And let's see, it's working. We're going to get something. I'm pretty sure this is correct. So let's have a little look here. It's on 60%. And after the vat, oh, it's just a Sag Mill. Okay, and again, if I go to Sag Mill, you can see we've got the simple one, but we don't have this upgraded one, which is pretty simple to get. You know, the dark steel and the dark bimetal gears, we pretty much were onto that. So here's our electrical steel. It's EMCable. So we'll just put one in there, grab a stack of it out. That can just carry on in the meantime. And let's go back to the vat and see where we're at. So if we wanted to make this at the moment, we're a cauldron and 2 tanks away. So cauldron is easy. Not sure about the tanks. We're not sure if we've ever done those before. We just seem to be using these, so I'll just grab a few of them out. And we do have tanks, of course we do. Awesome. Vat. There we go. And that's cool. So now the next thing after the vat was, my mind escapes, Sag Mill, of course. So let's have a look at the Sag Mill and see what we're missing for that. Okay, a lot. Flint, dark steel, dark bimetal. Alright, so again, we should grab out a lot of this stuff while we're here. And there's the dark steel. There's the dark bimetals. We're also going to need flint and pistons. Flint and just 1 piston, actually. And that'll be our Sag Mill. There we go. Alrighty, so we're cracking through this now. And we have just 3 more things to make, which are enhanced versions of everything we just made. So let's start with the enhanced alloy smelter. And let's see how difficult this is going to be to make. Alrighty. So, end steel ingot. That's the first thing we need to look at. So this is end stone, dark steel, and obsidian in an alloy smelter. Is this EMCable? No. Okay. So let's get a load of that together then. So I think we have end stone in here. I know we have obsidian. Oops, if I'm typing in. Oh my goodness. Obsidian. And what was it? Dark steel as well, wasn't it? So we'll just grab out some more of that so we can do like a whole stack of that and get a load made up. Which was it in the alloy smelter actually? I think. So oops. Okay. End stone, dark steel, and obsidian. Okay. Bit of a slow process that. We have the alloy smelter, which would be quicker. So let's place that down. And, oh, we're going to need a capacitor for it. Okay. We don't need 2 of those. So I'll look at making up a capacitor in a sec. Just connect this up to the network like that. Okay, so let's have a look here. Capacitor. Oh, capacitor. This is EMCable, so we just need to make one of these, and we'll be good. Grains of infinity, gold nuggets, copper ingots, not a problem. So, grains of infinity, we need 2 of those. Gold nuggets, 4 of these, and 1 copper ingot. There we go. So now we can make up a capacitor, and we can EMC that to save it for later. Oh, I think we already had it. Never mind. So that goes in. That's being powered. So now I'll wait for this one to do because it's almost there. Actually, I think if we take this out, yeah, because it's already sort of taken the one of each, so it's processing it. So how much quicker is that? It is quicker. It's marginal, but it is quicker. So it's happening. So let's go back to the enhanced, where are we here? Let's start with the alloy smelter, see what else we need. So we know about that. We're about to make the second one of that. An enhanced chassis needs an end steel chassis. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is, so we're going to need a few of those end steel ingots. Yeah, quite a few. So that, okay, that's all in the process of being made. We're going to need to wait a little second for that. How about this stuff? Vibrant alloys that we're going to need here. Do I have any vibrant alloys? I don't think I do. No. Okay. So in order to get them, let's see what we need to do. Okay. So, yeah. So we're going to start with the alloy. Okay. Energetic alloy and an ender pearl. That's probably going to be the easiest way to do it then. Yeah, it's pretty much... So energetic alloys. Do we have those? Let's see. Oh, we do. Okay, awesome. And I know we have ender pearls, of course. Alrighty. So that was just in an induction smelter, I believe. Like that. Alright, now things are getting a bit messy, so let's put some things back if I don't think I'm going to need them. And this is why it gets messy, because you can't EMC everything, so some stuff has to go in chests. And that's why it's getting messy. That's my excuse, alright? It's my excuse that I'm sticking to it. I guess we want to keep the rest of that stuff on us for now. I'll tell you what we could do, though. Something I haven't ever used really on this. Let's get the satchel. So we've got hardened and we've even got a reinforced. So let's do that. And in the satchel, let's put the machines that we've made up that we're not yet wanting to use, and anything that's kind of, you know, that I don't think I'm going to need for a little while, we can just put in there. That'll clear up a little bit of space. Just as well use these things. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here. We have one of these. It's EMCable. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Let's grab a load of those out. And let's see where we're at. So we're going to need some of these ingots, which we know about that, around an infinity bimetal gear. Okay, so grains of infinity. These are EMCable. Iron and iron nuggets with grains of infinity. So we've got the iron, so let's grab out some iron nuggets. There we go. Grains of infinity. Seems like we're going to be needing a few of these, so let's carry on with that. And let's grab up one of these. EMC it. Oh, again, we had it. It's hard to remember everything that you've got, you know. So now that we have that, we're going to need some of these. One of those. That's EMCable. Don't tell me I had this as well. No, I didn't. Okay, good. And in fact, we'll grab out some of those as well. Okay. So we've got some more of these now, but again, it's a bit of a slow process, this. We're going to need a few. So what I might do as well is just kind of get some of this processing over here, because it's just sat there doing nothing. It'd just as well be doing something. Alrighty. So enhanced alloy, there we go. Furnaces are going to be fine. The enhanced machine chassis, this is where we needed the end steel. We also need enhanced dye blend. So this is going to be something. We got the black dye, we got the nether quartz. What is this? So pulsating crystal, which is EMCable in a Sag Mill, gives you that. Now, chances of me having a pulsating crystal. I thought they were slim. Let's have a little look here. So a pulsating crystal there. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Diamond with pulsating iron, which to get the pulsating iron, how do we go about that? Iron and ender pearls, and that is actually, let's double check this. No, okay. But that is EMCable as well. So we've got the iron. Honest to it, yeah. Okay, so really we just need ender pearls, which we also have. And was it in the induction smelter? Iron and ender pearls. Okay. And it's a bit slow, but it's happening. Let's grab, oh my goodness, this really is slow, this one. Look at this. It's going up terribly slowly. Now, I'm guessing... Actually, yeah, no, that's going to be fine. Let's just grab this out a second. What I'll do is we can make up some of these bars at least. And again, they're not EMCable. They are not going to help us out here. We have to really go through everything to get this. So this was needed. Let's have a little look here. Back to the enhanced alloy for this, right? The advanced chassis. Basically, where are we here? What is it we're missing then to make this? Like if I tried to make this right now, I'd be missing one of these. Enhanced machine chassis. Oh, okay, this is it, the case, right. So we need 4 of those, which we got, 4 more, and a grain of infinity. So how close are we to the 4 more? There's 2 there. Oh, we got them. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. So it's like 1, 2, think like this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 like this with a grain of infinity in the middle. Yes. Okie dokie. And then it's just a case of putting that in an alloy smelter with this enhanced dye blend, right? So let's have another look at that. Dye blend. So we're missing this stuff, right? So it's the pulsating crystals. And I remember I was looking at that just a second ago. So how do we get that? Okay, so that's it. We needed this stuff, pulsating iron, which we now have. So let's EMC that, turn that into that. And actually, I don't think I EMC'd this one, did I? No, okay, so that's now learnt. That's also now learnt. Okay. Surround a diamond with that. So we grab a diamond out and surround it with pulsating iron to get our crystals, which is EMCable. There we go. Now these need to go in a sag mill, don't they? So what I should do, and I should have done this a long time ago, is move my sag mill over there. But oh well. So let's put those in there and see how many we get per one. Because we're going to need a few, I think. Just one. Alright. Bit stingy. So let's just make a stack of them up then. Because again, it's not all about now. We'll need this stuff later on as well. So where was I? Enhanced alloy smelter. Furnaces. Do we have those on us? Yes. If we were to open this up in here, it's going to tell us that we're missing that, which we're making. A couple of those which we're making. So yeah, we're pretty much, we're getting there. Nether and quartz and organic dye. Do I have that stuff on me? There's the nether quartz. There's the organic black. There's those. So now, if we go down this tunnel, can we... Oops. We can. We can make up some of that. Which is... Yep, that's all we need. So now we just need to go back over here. This was our previous Ender IO platform, which is pretty different to the one that we're going to be going on to. And it was in the induction smelter, I think, wasn't it? So it was just a case of putting in that there. Oh, where was it then? To make this... Oh, an alloy smelter, okay. Let's just go in this one, it'll be quicker. Right. That there with that there. Grab that out. Let's open our backpack. And, my goodness, let's actually... right, we don't need that. We don't need that. It's hard to know what we're going to need and what not. I'm just trying to guess at all this. Okay, if they're not EMCable, put them in our backpack. And if they are, we can put them... Well, we're probably going to need those. It's just so hard to keep your inventory clear. Alright. Wait, what? End steel ingot? What happened here? So an end steel chassis with an enhanced dye blend. What have I missed here, guys? Gives you an enhanced machine chassis. Oh, that's because it was still making up from the last one. Yeah, okay. I was like, what on earth is happening here? Alright, there we go. That's good. That's almost made. Boom, we have it. It's not EMCable. We kind of expected that. So now we are just a cauldron away from happiness. There we go. Enhanced alloy smelter. Alright, that was a faff, wasn't it, guys? Let's place that down. It looks kind of cool. There it is. I guess it's just quicker. We'll leave it there for a second. We might need it for other things. So, back to the quests. 2 more and we have done the quest. We need an enhanced vat and an enhanced sag mill. So, let's start with the vat, I suppose. There it is. Alrighty, some electrical steel ingots, which are iron, silicon, and pulverized coal. And that is all dictionaried. Now, I will check. Do I have Oh, I do. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, wait. Did I have some on me? Ah, silly Kysen. Okay. So we got that. In fact, what don't we have? Are we just ready to make this? What are we missing? Tanks, enhanced chassis. Okay. So let's go back to the enhanced vat, the enhanced chassis. We need another one of these. So we're going to need those bars, the ingots, and the grains of infinity. So did I keep those bars here? There's that, there's that. Okay. Let's make up these. One of these days I'll just do it right the first time. So those there, with, what am I doing? Grains of infinity in the middle, gives us one of those. In the alloy smelter, with the enhanced die blend, will give us what we need there. But we're going to need more of the end steel, aren't we? And let's double check the recipe for that. Yeah, okay. So, did I just mess that up a little bit? You know what? We've now got an enhanced alloy smelter. So, let's use that. Let's actually just test this out and see how it works. So, let's put that in there. Select the network, Kysen's tower. And it doesn't look like it's connected, but I think it actually still is. We're going to also need a capacitor to get it working, aren't we? Yeah, okay. So let's try... there we go. So is that now going to start working? Maybe I need to connect it like this. Yeah, okay. So there's a pickaxe to get rid of that one. We'll now connect this one up to Kysen. And that's producing power. Now we're going to need obsidian and endstone and all of that good stuff. So do I have any of that on me? I did. I think I got rid of it all. So we need endstone, obsidian, and dark steel we have. Endstone, obby, dark. So that is quicker than these were. So that can just be doing this the whole time, producing what we want it to produce. And let's even automate this a little bit, just so we don't have to worry about it. Put a crate there and configure it to push that way. So that will just store in there for us. Okay, very good. Now then, let's go back to the enhanced vat. Okay. So we're missing the end steel. Pressurized fluid tank. Okay. Hardened glass, dark iron, dark steel. Let's see if we got any of that. Start with a hardened. No. Okay. I would have thought we had that. Okay. That's interesting. Let's go hardened then. Where are we here? It didn't look like any of those. Alright, let's go back to the vat and go through it this way. So that enhanced vat needs this stuff, needs this stuff. So it's fused quartz glass with a die. Is that right? Is that what we're looking for? For fused quartz. It doesn't say anything about hardened. Maybe that's just another type. Well, in that case, do we have any fused quartz? Yeah, we do. Alright, so let's grab some fused quartz. And we're going to need one of those. Is this EMCable? Yeah, okay, cool. Dark iron bars, which is dark steel, and dark steel. Okay, not a problem. Where's our dark steel? Let's grab that and do that. EMC this stuff for later. And then make up these pressurized tanks, which are also EMCable. So we can do that. And grab the two of them that we need out of there. So we've got the tanks. We will soon have this. And what are we missing now? Just a cauldron. And we have one of those on us. So let's put the die blend back in there. Grab a cauldron out. And make up the enhanced vat. Aha. There we go. And again, we'll just place that down a second so it's taking up some space. Here. Enhanced vat. So, one quest away, guys. Enhanced Sag Mill. Let's have a look at this. Enhanced Sag. Okay, flint. End steel we're working on. Another enhanced machine chassis, which we're going to need this recipe for again. Should have just made a few of these up at one go, shouldn't I? That would have been a much better way to do this. Okay, so into the, backpack, because we need this stuff. Then into the induction smelter, no, alloy smelter. That there. Okay, and that's going to make up the chassis that we require. And it does it very quickly, so we'll wait here for it. There it is. Right. Enhanced Sag Mill. Some vibrant... Are we good to go? Perhaps we are. Flint, piston, and a bit more of that. So, flint and a piston. Easy peasy. Flint and a piston. Now we should be good to go, and we should have completed our quest. Yeah, alrighty. All of these are complete now, which is awesome. Oh, mob slaughter. That kind of brings me on to a good point. I've completed a couple of quests here, and I'll just show you guys what I've done with that. Let's just put some things... Well, I'll say that for later on. What I would not mind is having my ender pearls on me, so we can get around better. Now, this is a mess. Okay, I appreciate this. I was kind of testing some stuff out, and it works, but it is messy. So, I'm putting loot crates in there, and they're getting piped in to the loot crate opener, and they're going on their way. The storage here now is all different. So, instead of hoppers, we've got just iron blocks with vector plates pushing mobs into these grinders here. And then we have, oops, if I can come up here, we have the absorption hopper, and we have the experience obelisk, which is currently storing 57 levels that we can access at any time. So let's go to the hopper. I'll just show you guys the recipe for this. So we've got absorption hopper. There we go. That's how you make it. It's not too difficult to do. You can also get lucky and find them in a loot crate. So getting these shouldn't be too difficult on the pack. Then you can simply pipe using servos and fluid ducts and item ducts, as you see here, into an experience obelisk, which I'll just show you guys an experience obelisk there from Ender.io. Not too difficult to make. That's why I've had the energetic alloys, I suppose. So this is how you make this stuff. Pretty simple, and that will just store all your experience. You can get it out at any time, but for now it will just stay in there, which is pretty cool. And the items are getting pumped this way, and they're getting stored in the chests here, as you can see. We've got 3 crates, and then this here, which is like 3 and 1. So kind of 6 crates, and then in there we'll go, grab that out, other items and things, which we're not at that point yet. So that's the point where I'm going to need to change it. But, because this will otherwise jam up. But the loot crates and stuff get opened, and then just put around here. So I just figured we want to get everything we can out of the loot crates, and then eventually we're not really going to need a mob farm at all anymore, I don't think. So it's just kind of a way of cleaning this up. So that's how I got these extra quests here completed. Oh, I made a crescent hammer. I told you about the unbreakable wand. I think that's everything I did off cam. So what I'll do now is I'll claim all these rewards here. And there we go. Got thousands of beast coin for doing that. And in fact, let's have a look here. 400k now. That's quite a lot. We're doing pretty good, aren't we? We could start looking at creative items if we wanted, which is pretty cool. There's all kinds of things we could use here. You know, creative jetpack, that could be good fun. Creative generators, creative energy cells. I'm going to have a think about this. But guys, if you had 400k on this pack, what would you spend it on? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know what you think I should spend this on. But we could definitely have some fun with that. Now, that's all very well, but I want to go and get this Ender.io set up. We've built the machines, and that's great. But now we want to actually put them... Oops, hang on. I want to go into my backpack and clean up a bit of my inventory here. So let's grab some space down here for these different machines. Alrighty. And ender pearls will keep on me. Well, let's just, I guess... Yeah, we'll just break them. It'll be fine. So we want the enhanced versions of all these. So we have those there, ready to go. What else might we need? So we made, if we go back to the tech here, we've got the alloys, the enhanced alloys, enhanced vat, enhanced Sag Mill. I'm not sure if we're going to need any other machines from Ender.io or anything else we want to do with it. For now, I might actually just set up these 3. Yeah, I think that could be it. Because they're all enhanced, they're all going to be good. So if we auto-configure all these 3, I think we'll be about there to having everything that we need. So let's just focus on doing that. So here we go. Back up to the skyscraper that is slowly getting bigger each day. So an induction smelter we don't currently have. But I don't know, again, you know, are we going to need that? I suppose as we play through the pack, we'll figure out the stuff that we need and don't need as we go. Now, having just 3 machines is kind of nice because it's going to give us a lot of space here to have them. So we could do like a machine, say here. That's our Sag Mill. Then we'll go the alloy smelter there. And then we'll go the enhanced vat there. That's cool. Now what I want to do is grab, well, this flux point will work for this one. Let's also, we're going to need some more of those. I think I have them in here for this one. And do we have any more flux points on us? Nope. Okay, grab some out from our network. So I know we do have them in here. And that one in there, configured, of course, to Kysen tower. We're now going to need some capacitors as well. And I could make upgraded capacitors, but for now, just for the setup we're doing today. Oh, that's cool. You just have to you just right click it. Or shift click. Oh, that one's already got it. That one sort of stored it as it went, I think. Alright, cool. These now will have capacitors and they're all working, which is great. But what I want to do is get a hopper. Sorry, from my EMC table. Here we go. And so that we can auto input items into here. Now, for the Sag Mill, it's pretty simple. There's one item that you can enter, right? So it just goes in on top there. And I think that'll work. Like if I was to put... Well, actually, iron won't go in there. If we go Sag Mill, recipes... Alright, sand, for example. So let's try that out a second. If we search here for sand... there we go. Chuck that in there. Is that not going to input? If I do... Oops. I want none there. Yeah. This one here. Oh, it doesn't let you do it from the top, it seems. Okay, interesting. So let's get rid of that hopper a second. Can we input from the side? Let's have a look. Yes, we can. Okay, cool. So it will input from the side, but not from the top. That's interesting. And actually, to keep access to these machines, what might be better is if we put them up by one. That could be a better way to do it. And then we could use crates. So let's do that. So let's grab 3 of these crates here. And for now, we can just use sand or something. So we'll get rid of that. So it stores all its items, which is really quite cool. I guess they all do that as a part of the enhanced thing, is that they all store their items. Yeah, that's awesome. So we'll put them there for now. So I want them in the same order, really. The Sag Mill, then the alloy smelter, and finally the vat. Okay, cool. We'll grab these 3 and repower these machines. So 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty. We will then get rid of the sand. It's no longer needed. And we'll have these crates here. And then we can put hoppers going into the crates like that. Get rid of this hopper here. And we can input from the side. So if we want to put sand in there, sand will get made. Oh, look at the speed of that. That's awesome. And there we go. It's just producing a load of silicon. And if we wanted to put like an EMC link above here with sand, we could just infinitely produce this if we wanted to do that and produce like a whole crate full. So this here is outputting the end steel. Very good. This is doing nothing right now, but it will be used later. And so that's going to be our 3 machines. And when we want to do more, we'll just expand this area and do more with it. So that's awesome. And now it's just a case, I guess, of having this figured out. So this here is going to have 3 inputs. I'm not sure how we can auto input that, to be honest. I might need to look that up at another time. Oops, no, just do what you're doing. Yep, that's fine. And this one here has 2 inputs, which might mean we can do a left and right thing. But for now, we're not really using them other than what we're doing here. So I think that's going to be all good. So that's it, guys. We wanted to get a bit of an Ender IO set up and get through that portion of the quest, and we've done it. This is certainly looking a lot healthier now. And I think what I'll do is I'll keep progressing through these in future episodes and building up this floor. So we'll have all of our tech in one place, all powered, all being like automatically sorted. You know, if we want to auto input, auto output, anything that we need a lot of, and all in one place on the one floor means that we can kind of get to everything very quickly when we're doing our construction in the future. So I think that's a good way to progress through this pack. And I'm pretty happy with the setup that we've developed here now. So guys, that's going to be about it for today's episode. I hope you're enjoying the series. I'm certainly having a lot of fun making it. I wanted to say thank you to Slowpoke, who has now featured me on the Feed the Beast page. So when you look at it on the mod pack, my name should now be on there, which is awesome. And it's a fantastic mod, so big shout out to Feed the Beast and to Slowpoke, because it is a really cool mod pack. I know you guys at home are having a lot of fun with it. And let me know what you're doing. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you're enjoying or not liking about this pack. I'd love to know and get some feedback from you guys. And obviously, if there's anything you want me to do or you have any ideas for this series, then let me know. Of course, if you want to follow this series or anything else I'm doing, I've got a very exciting upcoming Skyblock series that I cannot wait to start. And depending on when I upload this video, it'll probably be about 24 hours until my first video on that's coming out. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. I'd love to get you guys involved with that as well. So thanks for watching this episode, guys, and I will see you next time.